right, sister. So this is part 1 of your stretching prescription to complement your Muay Thai workouts. In this one, I focus mainly on functional stretching and movement instead of static stretching. So we're just going to do these in the early to get you started and warmed up, just stretching out those inner thighs, stretching out that low back, twisting the spine. Make sure you're breathing throughout this entire stretching sequence. Just rotating one arm up, reaching as far back. Now you're gonna step to the side, bend that right knee, straighten, bend the left knee, and straighten. One more time, bend the right knee, good, straighten, bend the left knee, and straighten, good. Gonna rotate those feet out, toes pointing out, and just stretching over to the right, just stretching out the torso while stretching out the inner thighs. Try to sink a little bit deeper in those squats. Now we're gonna lift up, go into a lunge, step back, press down, lift up, upward dog, point those toes. Good. Tuck the toes in, go into a downward dog. Deep breath in, left leg comes forward, stretching up, extend that left arm, step it back, inhale in, chaturanga to upward dog, point those toes. Good, step it up, sit back, downward dog. One more time, right side, lift it up, stretch, spinal twist, step that right foot back, lunge down, lift it up, point those toes, deep breath, tucking in, going back into downward dog. Left side, stepping forward, left spinal twist, coming down into that push up, lifting up into an upward dog, point those toes, tuck them in before you lift back up into downward dog. And we're almost done. Right side, stepping all the way up, and just feeling the power as you reach over towards the right, dropping that right arm down. And then another spinal twist. Try to sink a little bit deeper, drop that back knee. If you need a little bit more space, step that right foot forward, stretching out the left quad, lifting up that left leg, bring it back, stretching out the hips, that stretch, and step it back, downward dog. Deep breath in, left foot steps forward, stepping both arms off the mat. Kind of forgot what I did the other side, but you're gonna reach over to the right, to the left with your right arm, dropping the left hand down to the ground. Now you're gonna reach that right arm over to a spinal twist, try to sink a little bit deeper. Going to bring both hands down, drop that back knee, and stretching out the hip flexor and the quads at the same time. Good, dropping that back foot, lifting up, reaching back. Good, stepping up, switching sides, right foot steps forward in a forward lunge. Going all the way up and stepping back. So this one, we're just getting movement in the body, working on stability, core strength, arm mobility. Now we're just gonna sit down, just sit down for a little bit, just stretching out the hips. Try not to be bored. Drop that left knee down. Stretch out those hip flexors a little bit more. Good. Now we're going to switch sides, crossing the right leg over the left, spinal twist. Breath. Now you're going to drop that knee down and just stretch out those hips. You're going to extend that leg and bring it back and swing it back forward. This is just working on strengthening those glutes and offering hip stability and mobility. And I know when you're doing Muay Thai, you're going to have to do a lot of kicks and leg flicks and all that other good stuff. So this is going to be really good for that and help strengthening those glutes so that you can have stronger, more powerful kicks. So you're welcome. so much. Another one. Good. So you're gonna come up, sit back on your heels. Nope, wait. And just going into a child's pose. Switching over to the left. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Go back to center before walking over to the right. Keep in mind, if you feel like you need to go a little bit slower in some of these stretches, feel free to do so. Other side. Right arm return to the sky before threading the needle. Relax your head. I didn't relax my head in this one, but you relax your head. Body. I like to do, I don't know what these are called. These are like arm flaps or something. I like to do them just because they help open up the shoulders and the upper back, because they can, if you're on the computer a lot, you can easily round your shoulders and get those muscles tight, especially your chest muscles. So these are all good to help increase mobility and flexibility in your upper body.